Since the discovery of beer thousands of years ago, mankind has been obsessed with finding new methods of making it. In today's age, anyone is capable of starting their own home brewery at very little cost. This is how Ty Graham got his start and eventually developed it into what it is today, Guerilla Brewing Company.
We got tired of mainstream beers telling us that your IPA has to be this many IBUs and can't be above 7.5 and has to be under this and your brown has to be this. You know, we're like, you know what? It doesn't have to be that way. You're not going to tell me what I like and what I don't like.
Companies like Budweiser still may hold the title as America's favorite beer, but thanks to the rise of independent craft brewers, beer enthusiasts now have a huge variety of unique handcrafted beer to select from.
So basically, we do what we want to do, how we want to do it. That's how we're doing things, and that's what it means to be Guerilla. You know, you're out there and you're making things happen. You're not waiting for things to happen. You're out there making things happen, and that's what we're doing here. That's the whole idea behind our brewery, is thinking outside of the box, unconventionally, and making things happen. Every beer manufacturer has a character. It has a certain existence, right? The Evil Twin beers, for example, I can tell an Evil Twin beer 7 out of 10 times. Our beer, you put our beer up and it's got a certain something. Due to the quality of our water, the amount and types of ingredients that we're putting in, and then just our character that we put into the beer, you can taste a Guerilla beer.
Beer contains 4 essential ingredients: water, barley, hops, and yeast. But since there are countless ways to brew in order to create different flavors, brewers like Ty view the process as an art form.
We come up with an idea and then we just mold it and shape it, come up with a recipe, and try to develop the idea into a product. So then from the product, you have a basic recipe. It's like baking a cake. You want to make a yellow cake, it takes this X type of ingredients. You want to make a devil food cake, an angel food cake, whatever. Beers are the same way. So you have to have a certain type of malt and a certain amount of malts. You have to have a certain type of hops. You want to make sure your water profile is solid. So you put that recipe together. Once you put the recipe together, you combine your ingredients in a certain style, certain process at a certain timing. You cook them, you steep them. Once you put the yeast in, it becomes beer. Each one has its own character. It has its own essence of what it is. Ours is, you know, it's got a certain amount of attitude in it.
I asked Ty for some tips on how to get started making my own beer.
Pay attention to your numbers. Shoot for what your numbers are. Stay clean, 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 but don't lose sight of the fact that it's supposed to be fun. And this is an extremely creative, artful process. Quite frankly, people can go get beer anywhere they want. You can go down to 7-Eleven or whatever and get beer. I want people to come here because it's something special, not because it's something that you can get anywhere. We tap a new keg every Thursday, 5 o'clock. We have for the last 2.5 years. If you're not drinking this, what are you drinking?